welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be helping you guys out, especially if you are stuck trying to figure out where to get the materials to upgrade your omnitool. When I first did this, I looked and I was like, okay, Omni Hammer, where the heck do I get lingonberries? Omni Axe, which won't show it, but where do I get the blueberry leather? And then where do I get the pine needles? Those are the three main things that I've been noticing I had absolutely no idea where to get because they're just kind of out of the way. So this video is going to hopefully help you guys figure out how to easily get these to help you guys progress on your way. And then please make sure to drop a like and subscribe for me if you want more videos, especially. Leave a comment and let me know. The more support I get, the more of these I will keep making for you guys. But let's get right into this. The first thing you're going to want to do definitely is you want to get the Omni Axe Tier 2 because you're going to ultimately need that to get the pine needles and the lingonberry leather. So we're going to go show you where to get the blueberries that you'll need for this. So first thing first, you're going to go all the way down towards this bottom right, and you're going to see this little area right here. If you zoom in really zoomed in, you can see that there's these little tiny bluish purple specks. Those are where you're going to find these blueberries here. So we'll go ahead and skip there so you won't have to see the entire journey, but I do recommend taking a buggy, and keep in mind that this will be dangerous, so having some smoothies that'll heal you or some bandages is definitely recommended. So we'll go ahead and we'll skip to where we are there. So the route that I recommend taking is more or less from up here where you start. You're going to want to go down south towards the trash can and cross over kind of along this little rock path. And just the reason for that is if you get too close to this snowy area, it will get rid of your mount. It will send it all the way back to wherever your base is. And then you'll have to do the rest on foot, which will be absolutely miserable for you. So make sure you don't get too close to the snowy area and take more of a, southward path around. So we're just about there. So let's drive on over. Now, one thing to beware of here. This is defended by the weird lady who keeps hacking you and taking over everything. What that means is you have to be on the lookout. The past few times I have come out here, I have been attacked by ORC-controlled bees, which are no fun. So stay on the lookout. I mean, if you've got a mount, you can technically just jump up and break it like I did like this, and then you don't even have to get off your mount. But there are absolutely tons of these, so just stock up, and then you won't have to come back here ever again. You can make it, one trip if you do it right. But I'll show you this once again where this is on the map. This is going to be the absolute bottom right corner of the map, the exact opposite place as to where you'll get the pine needles. This is going to be the first of the three resources that you need to go to, because you'll see when I go to break these, it's only going to require the tier 1 axe, which is why I can do it with my buggy, because he counts as a tier 1. The other ones require the tier 2, which you'll see if you go over to here and go to your omnitool. The tier 2 axe requires berry leather. So you're going to need to come here, you're going to need to get this, and then I recommend using the drying rack because it takes a little bit of time to convert, but it will convert one of these berry chunks into one berry leather instead of the 3-to-1 ratio it is if you try and use a crafting table or workstation, whatever it's called, in order to make the berry leather. So that'll save you a lot of resources on that. Right now I actually seem to have gotten lucky and the the bee is nowhere to be seen, but do keep in mind that that is definitely a possibility, so stay on the lookout for that. That's the first, like I said, that's the first one you're going to want to go to, and then after that, and you go back and you create the Omni Axe Tier 2, you can then either go up to this area here, which I'll show you in a second, and that'll get the lingonberries, or you can go up here to Pine Hill, where you can find the the pine needles, which will allow you to get the other of the two big upgrades. And then I'll go ahead and I will show you each of those right now. So we'll go first over to this little area here to show you the lingonberries. Now, if you're trying to get the lingonberry leather, which will be used in the upgrade for the Omni Hammer here, which will get you the Tier 2 Omni Hammer, you need the lingonberry leather. In order to get that, you're going to need to come to this location on the map, which is going to be this whole row right here. There is like a dense area around, and up inside of here is where you're going to find it. You can see there's a few right there. This is an area you want to be careful with. You can hear lots of mites and things, nothing too scary at the moment. But you can run into a lot of orb weavers, larvae, things like that have been seen around here in plenty. So be careful when coming to this area. You know, come prepared, or just be prepared to run if you don't want to fight. But I'm gonna grab my... Oh, that's where this mite is. I'm gonna grab my bow here, and we're gonna shoot that down. You are going to need the Tier 2 Omniax. If you haven't already gotten it, you need to go get the berry leather, or the blueberry leather first. That will then allow you to get this. So we will chop this down here, and that's how you're going to get your lingonberry chunks, which will allow you to get that Tier 2 of the Omni Hammer. And like I said, it is a bit of a dangerous area, so be prepared to either run or fight. But that's going to be this whole area here on the left side. This is going to be spawn here, so you're just a little above spawn and up in the dense area of forest here. And that's where you're going to get that lingonberry. So if you're wanting to get some pine needles in Grounded 2, this is where you're going to have to come to. You're going to have to come up to this top portion of the map. It's the very top left, Pine Hill, which is very fitting since this is where you're going to find it. I found the most of them up in this area around where I'm at right now. I'll show you what they look like. And keep in mind, you need to have the omnitool axe level 2, meaning you have to have already gone to get the berry leather that I showed you in this video as well, so that you can upgrade this, and then this will allow you to get the berry leather. So if you come over to this location up here in the top left, and you're going to look around, and you'll see these little things right here. It'll say needle bundle, and you're just going to chop them. And then it'll drop a handful of pine needles. And you'll see it's actually pretty abundant. I mean, I got 10, 20 of them. Now, granted, I chopped more than just the one. But, you know, just in this one little area, I've gotten over 20 of them. So, really easy way to get the pine needles. But, yeah, the place you're going to find them is this top part, which is Pine Hill, because this is just all giant pines. That lingonberry. Hope this video was helpful for you guys. This is showing you once again the location of the things you need for the Tier 2 Omni Axe, Omni Hammer, and Omni Shovel, the blueberry leather, the lingonberry leather, and the pine needles. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to help you guys with that. If there's any other videos that you guys want to see, any other guides, tutorials, even if you just want gameplay videos, let me know in the comments. I always read the comments, and then I try to respond to you guys best I can, but I will do my best to actually cater to those and be able to get that stuff out for you. Please drop a like and subscribe, and let me know if this was helpful or not. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. And stay tuned for more videos. I will see you guys next time.